Alright, here goes nothing. Oh, right, soundtrack. Let me see if I can open up. I think I might need a new mouse in the near future. Okay. There we go. Okay, it seems to be going through somewhat. Oh god. Oh gosh, I need to close that.
Close what?
My model that's been that I've been cooking up in the back, you know? Well, yeah, I gotta make sure it's, you know, situated properly.
I get it now.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's all the notifications. Alrighty then. I just hope that you guys can actually hear me though, and I can't help but worry. Am I coming out clearly on the other side or something? Can anyone hear me at all?
Hang on.
Alright.
Wait, double check, honey. Just boop, boop.
I just hope anyone can actually hear me, you know? Because otherwise I'll be very upset. Because the last stream didn't catch my voice at all, and that left me very upset when I made that discovery.
I am proud to report you're coming in loud and clear, hon.
Oh, thank God. Ah! Ow! Morris! That was not... That was too loud, man. Alright. Okay, how's it, everybody? It's time for me. It's me, Nui McKilling, and welcome back into the Paper Plane Inn. Today is gonna be the day where we're gonna be continuing the fourth the fourth run of the Palace of Plushies. Okay, I know the music is a little bit somber at the moment, but I'm sure it'll be passable or something.
What do you have in mind this time? I can only guess.
Well, we're gonna be okay, copy image. It's not much, Dude!
Really?
Really?
I don't know. Come on, you just ruined my moment with my popcorn. Anyway, hey.
Alright. As everyone would know, I am turning some of my friends into marketable plushies, and now we're gonna be wrapping up the core friends of the Paper Plane Inn. And afterwards that, I'm gonna be continuing more into past the plushies, but they're gonna be turned into, well, they're gonna be focusing on the mutuals. Those are not part of the inn, but they're still my friends regardless.
Yes.
Sooner or later, they'll figure out who I am.
Our first one up to the row is gonna be Doc Ginny, who is well known into the Gmodding and a bit of the SFM community for a well-known modder, if you will. As well as he can actually, you see this stand-in that he did? He did all that all by himself.
Ragdoll mover like makes me feel like laziness, but I keep learning. And also I made the funny faces as well, but I can make normal faces as well. And I'm also the modeler.
Oh yeah, he's also the modeler for my my Gmod and my Gmod model, and I really need to get back into working on that. Jesus Christ! But I will say that it is working perfectly good.
Much obliged.
Okay. What is that noise in the back I'm hearing?
Is it for me?
I don't know. It sounds like a swishing noise or some sort. Is that from you, Morris?
No.
It might be for me, considering the fact that I'm on my phone and I don't have any earbuds in because I'm trying to let my phone charge.
Oh.
But I can back out of here if that's too big of an issue.
No, but at least I know what's making that noise.
Yeah. I'm also doing my best to keep my phone cool because the back of it is burning up while it charges.
That's not normal.
Under most circumstances, I would agree with you, but this is... how do I put this? Texting problems.
Huh. Can't be helped. That does not look good. So I've been meaning to ask, how's your... Oh, hey there, Danny Lockhart. Welcome back. Can you actually hear me this time around? Because I made a discovery from last stream. My OBS did not record my voice at all. So that left me into a lot of internal anguish, if you will.
Mm-hmm. I promise to bring you back some Sour Patch Kids to help with that.
Hey there, great Pikmin. How are you? In fact, how's everyone's day been doing so far? Cause today, apart from the cringe reading, yes, the last stream, it did not record my voice at all, and when I finally made that discovery, I mean, it took me today to learn the discovery because I can hear my boyfriend's laughter and everyone else's talk from time to time, but I did not hear my voice at all. And it's when I made the awful realization that it did not record my voice at all, and that left me very, very upset.
Yeah, I'm on the bet she was about as pissed as a shaved cat when she found out.
Why would you have worded that way?
Because you're a cat. We have established this. You act like a cat.
Oh.
You're not disproving me.
Speaking of cats, the cats took over the bed again.
Which ones?
Cole and Phoebe.
I expect nothing less.
Well, what I mean by taking over the cat... wait. I was there, but I couldn't hear you. But it makes sense. OBS can be a pain. Yeah. I just hope that yesterday was the last time that ever happens to me.
Hey, Sherm.
Yo.
Annie?
Yes,
There you are.
I'm still here. It's just that I'm kind of concentrating.
Yes, Sherman has arrived. I thought
Oh.
you should know.
Hi, Dave.
Hello.
I'm working
Yeah,
on
just double check the stream. It's fine on my end.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, if anything, Sherm probably would make a good tech support guy for you, because you know how I am with technology. I am basically a caveman.
I know, sweet cake. I know. Oh, Do
You know how
Jamie!
far.
Hey! You're saying?
I don't know how far I would go with that. Like, I know more than most people, but that's because my dad works in tech.
You know more than me. That's good enough for me.
And then there was my mom, who is absolutely useless with tech and electrical stuff in general. Apparently, she almost set the house on fire once trying to rewire a plug socket back in the, what was it, like the 80s or something.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, she didn't properly wire up a plug socket, and it almost caught fire once, apparently.
Jesus. There was a time I almost burned a house down.
Yeah, but that was with food, not with electrical equipment.
Then, child me was a very, very stupid kid back then.
Join the club?
I mean, I can share the story and I can share the story if you guys are interested. Also, I'm doing okay. Also, I'm doing okay though, Jamie. Currently, we're doing the first of the. We just started. We're just doing the first of my last core friends of the Paper Plane Inn, and we're gonna start it off with Ginny first. But going back to my little story, I think I was about somewhere around 11, maybe maybe I was around 11 when it happened, and we have this bit of an extension behind the main house that was finally built in about a few years ago that was still in the work of progress, but it does have. But the second floor of that extended building of the house is kind of like my go-to to ever hang out with, and I actually feel at peace up there. And anyways, once upon a time, I was trying to play Clubhouse at that point. I kind of lit a candle where I can actually serve it as my own little bit of a light of sorts. And then I heard my mom kind of calling me, and then I decided to go downstairs. But child me did not turn off the candle of her of that on that second floor, and
Oh no.
queued 15 to 20 minutes late. Queued of 10, maybe 15 minutes later. They are suddenly alarmed that the second floor was on fire. Like, why is it on fire? My mother would actually say in Filipino or some shit. And that's when I accidentally remember. That's when I then remembered. Oh, I forgot to blow off the candle.
Yeah, I always get very nervous around candles for exactly that reason. Like, it's never happened to me personally, but I don't want to take the chance.
Yeah, honey, it's at one of these points. If I were there, I'd be confused.
Yeah, but we never met by that point, and you're much younger than me at that point. Remember? You're young.
Honey,
You're about as young as my brother.
I'm only a year and a half younger.
I need to redo this hair. It's not working. Also, the music is a little bit loud, so I'm gonna tone it down a wee bit. There we go. Yeah, it was not very, it was not very nice. It was, Child Miki wasn't a very bright kid back then.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa, honey, are you okay?
I'm fine. My leg is asleep.
Oh, God. Are you, oh.
Fine.
Stretch out your leg.
Is the blood makes you sleep? Because I felt the same way.
Don't you just hate it when you try to get up from your chair and bunch after sitting down for a while, and when you did try to get up? Oh God, I'm sorry. That timing was terrible. You suddenly your legs just decided. Oh hey, it's time to sleep.
Mood. Yeah.
And my reaction would be like, "Oh, so you want me to sleep? Okay."
And then suffer as you, and then you just suffer on its wake.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What? Oh, I guess my leg's still sleeping. Okay.
I don't need to walk today. That's fine. I don't need it.
Yes, I have missed this stabbing sensation. Wait, no, I haven't. Was that just how pins and needle feels to me?
I should have took some Allegra today. I didn't, and I'm suffering for that.
What's wrong with that now?
Oh, it's this soundtrack that I used for that one video I made long ago. Ah, good times. I really should get back into Gmodding one day.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I'm getting the feeling.
That's what it was.
Pardon?
I'm getting the feeling back in my leg.
Good. Stretch it out. Do some exercises.
I'm gonna unfortunately have to go because my break is over. But I shall come soon.
Okay.
Love you, hon.
Love you too. Ugh. I need to blow my nose, chat. I'm sorry. I need to blow my nose. It had to pick today of all times to be runny, and I hate it.
It never really is a good day for it to be running, but yeah.
Ugh. Don't you just hate it that when your body does that to you? When
Oh
you're
yes.
when you're about to do something and then your body say, hey, I know, hey bud, I know you mean well, but I'm gonna do a thing. No, don't you dare do a thing. I need to concentrate. And it does the thing anyway, despite your protests. I mean, the worst thing that could like happen to me, would be like, I wanted to do some voice acting, but then suddenly when I open my mouth, hiccups.
Oh, fun.
Ooh, lovely.
I mean, what are your do you guys have similar moments like that or something like you try to do
My
a thing?
throat.
Yep.
My throat. When I'm trying to do make it similar of the voice acting of the Japanese of JoJo, of the old Joseph. Every time I keep doing that, and a lot of one of my Japanese friend, like, I sent them for the voice note, and they started laugh, and I told them that, why are you laughing? And they told me that you sound just like him. So then I did multiple times. And next day later, oh my god, my throat really hurts. Really, really hurts. so bad.
You damaged your vocal cords. My God.
And then my dad laughs at me and he said, "You see, that's why you should not do the voice acting."
Bruh.
Yeah. I mean, I should have my own studio, I guess.
Let's see. Oh, I got hit with allergies this morning. Massive pollen count this morning. Oof. I'm so sorry to hear that though, Jamie. Pollen allergies must be awful to deal with. I mean, I'm blowing this out of proportion, but what I'm trying to say is and it can be manageable if not tedious, right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
I guess it looks pretty okay. Alright, time to do the eyes. My allergies acting up while in a dungeon when I was on Final Fantasy 15. Oh! Oh, that's even worse. Now, imagine the fact that my immune system just rejects any allergy medication I put into it. Not an allergic reaction, but completely nullifies it. Really?
Wait, how?
That's not normal. That's not.
How did you get it? Huh.
Do you have does your stand-in have orange or red eyes, Jin?
No, the red ice, which is the demon ice.
So I'm gonna see what I can pull off. I'm gonna see.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to do the demon ice.
A little accuracy won't hurt anybody.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm so. Reads 15 from Roman numerals to sport. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, God.
What?
I done fucked up. I read Final Fantasy. I fucked up. Okay.
Read from numeral 15. What is
Hi.
Yes, that's actually pretty good with that red eye. I guess the next part is that the other eye, which is has like just dark brown, which is he has two different iris.
So basically one red, one brown.
Yes, ma'am.
And which one's the brown?
On the left side.
Ah, okay. Say no more. I can make this work.
Okay. Oh, which is the left side, like the other side, I guess. Okay. So that means the right. Okay, never mind.
There we go.
Yeah, I could do the mirrors, so no worries.
Let's see. I've been meaning to ask you guys. What are your? I know you once upon a time asked about pizza toppings, and now I've been wondering, what are your guys' favorite candy or something?
We have a brand of candy here called Endearments, which is basically mandatory for me.
And
hard choice, but Lindor, I guess.
Lindor? Oh, as in the Lindor chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of chocolates, one chocolate brand that I can no longer have access to because they stopped selling it in South Africa, but it was still my favorite, was it was called Lesney Albany, but it's no longer stocked in South Africa, much to my utter dismay.
Lesney Albany?
Albany, Alban.
Think you can spell that out or something? Just to be safe?
Albany.
Hold on. Let me try to get that right. Albany.
NY.
NY?
Yeah, Albany.
Okay.
I think it's pronounced Albany, but I don't know for certain.
I don't know which one is my own personal favorite when it comes to sweets because it fluctuates and it's kind of like it's kind of like on a spectrum. It's kind of like on a spectrum but most of the time I do love chocolate, and however I also do like myself. Well, I also like myself salty snacks, especially chips and bunch. And then there is and then there's sour candy, and most people don't really like them, but I actually do love sour candy. I mean, have you guys ever tried it though?
Sour candies?
Mm-hmm.
I think we had something like I forget what it was called, but I'm certain there's some sort of sour candy I had. It wasn't bad, it's just I haven't had them in a while.
I mean, if there's any kind of brand of sour candy that I was introduced to sour candy when I was like little, they were selling them into sari-sari stores, which are basically Filipino convenience stores that are home owned. And if I remember the brand of the sour candy, they're called Sour Heads, I think. It's a Filipino brand. But they're kind of like sour bubble gum, and oh, the bitterness of the sour, strong taste of the gum, but then it turns into something sweet like the gum inside it. Oh, that I actually keep going back to it. However, I did learn a little bit later down the line that they're fun for you, but you don't want to kiss anybody when you had sour candy. Just ask Steve.
Oh, no.
Just ask Steve. Because once upon a time, I was having myself some Sour Patch Kids, and I really love that stuff, mind you. And, well, Steve and I were just doing our thing. We talked, and I ended up kissing Steve. However, the moment I finished the kiss, Steve's face imploded violently.
A little too much sour in that one.
Yep. There's too much sour in the can. I just wondered what happened? What's wrong with your face? Steve was like, what did you eat? And then I just told him it was Sour Patch Kids. I just had Sour Patch Kids. And then he was like, do not kiss me again when you just ate them. I need water. I didn't mean to, but at the same time, it would actually. But that kiss was sure Sour Patch.
Good God.
That's one way to spice things up. Or sour things up, I guess.
No, dude, no. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, you can. Only if it's like. I don't know if it's worth it, but maybe it might be if it's on a dare. I don't know.
I mean, it is there if you ask me. Because I had that once. I forgot what's the brand called, but I was like really, really little. Can't remember what was my age. Apparently, my old man literally found a very rare chips, which has a super, super sour, extremely sour. Like, he put extra limes and extra lemons inside my chip bag.
Why would he do that? Did it taste okay?
And, well, it tastes okay, but I felt burned completely.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, Dad, what the hell did you put? And he told me, what's it look like? A lime mixed with the ghost pepper.
No!
Oh yeah, now I remember. Since when I was at the age, I was like 12 years old. And he dared me that don't you dare to take an ice cream while you'll be okay. Oh dear. So then I started to wait, like, how long? 20 minutes after burn.
No! Do you got milk after that or something?
There was no milk,
Oh fuck!
no bread,
Oh
no
fuck!
nothing.
Oh shit! Oh, shit. Oh,
That's not fun.
That's not fun
It
at
is
all.
It is not fun. But literally, my big brother saw me. He goes like, God dang! He rushed it out and he buys me an ice cream.
Spicy foods like that.
I mean, I like spicy. I don't mind, but I like spicy.
I'm starting to also like spicy foods myself. I mean, it's a slow take, but there's so much I can actually, handle. But speaking of spicy foods, do you know that once upon a time, Steve and I tried to use Tabasco sauce to actually help discipline Cole from actually doing his nipping?
I guess.
That's an interesting way to go about it.
Okay, this takes back when Cole was this takes back about probably a month or two after we rescued Cole. And for those who don't know, chat, Cole is my black cat, and I posted a couple of vids and pics here and there in my Twitter. And let's see. Then Cole starts to become a little bit feisty and spicy, if you will. Like he would try to nip at our ankles, or he would start trying to nip at our hands. I think somewhere down the line I kind of fucked up when it comes to raising Cole, but anyways, once upon a time, our friends kind of recommended we try using hot sauce to actually help redirect him from actually nipping and biting, and one of them would be Tabasco sauce. So we were actually thankful that our place at a time has a nearby store we can go to by a 3 to 5 minute walk from our apartment, and we decided to actually give it a shot. We bought a small bottle of Tabasco sauce, and we coated our hands and fingers with it. And we're waiting to see if it actually does the effect. Like Cole will be adverse to the spicy tingles on our hands, but he then got closer. He sniffed at it. What do you think happens next, chat?
He starts licking.
He started licking the hands. He actually likes the Tabasco sauce on our hands. Rather than
The worst case scenario, like I remember with my classmate, like since we were like 6th grade, we went to the cafeteria, and all of a sudden, like, he pulls out his lunchbox, and then he pulled out a half a gallon of hot sauce, and I'm like, dude,
Oh, what?
half gallon. And I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. Why did you bring a fucking hot sauce in 9 a.m. in the morning? I'm sorry. And he said, because I'm thirsty. And
What?
he actually drinks it.
I'm sorry, he drank the thing.
He drinks it and he finished the whole bottle.
All right, that's it. I finally did. I finally finished your model. Well, more like I finished your doll. I finally finished your plushie. The genie. Wait, there's no
Let's
I.
see. Wait, let's see. Oh, no, you don't have to. Well, if you want.
There we go.
Well, I guess it's a license, but okay. Let's see. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, great. Now I noticed my own mistakes with the iris. If I recall to zoom in, the comparison, the picture between my poster and your plushie, yeah, I mixed that up with the eye location, but that's okay. I prefer that.
Ah, putang
I like it.
ina. Oh well.
Perfectionism is a bitch.
Yes, he drank the hot sauce. He's not fucking this shit up. Are you, Jid? You're not fucking this. You're not making this shit up.
Imagine his face.
I actually lost control of the way how you said it in your own native language. Oh god, my head. Oh. I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Cats cannot taste sweet things. They can taste savory, sour, and spicy things. Wait, really? So that's why he actually took the hot sauce like a champ. Holy shit! Now it actually makes sense now.
Are you saying their tongues can't taste spice? Or can't detect spice, rather?
No,
I think it.
they cannot taste.
Oh.
According to Dojami, they cannot taste sweet things.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, our next one up into the line. This is the only reference he could ever gave me, but I'm now gonna work on Gonzo himself. He's also a well-known commentary slash voice actor for the MLP back in the 2010s, and he's also one of my friends, as well as one of the peeps here in the Paper Plane Inn. He doesn't usually come here often because he's so busy with his own shtick, but that's okay. That is perfectly okay. I just also realized this thing needs to have no ears because they're gonna have to go all the way up. Yes, mindless Gonzo himself.
I'm gonna go out and cook some supper for myself. Right.
All right.
Alright, take care, Mars.
Right.
Now it may look like it's creepy right now, but I can assure you that that's not what we're gonna try doing here, chat. I'm trying to emphasize given that he is a busy guy, I'm gonna try emphasizing that he looks kind of tired. But I actually really... Going back to the previous topic, I actually like how we're able to talk about oh boy, oh no, I think I've okay. How will I horse face? How will I? Okay, I think I'm gonna need reference for this. I think. Oh no! Oh.
This might be difficult. Or tricky.
Because I kind of forgot on how to draw. I need a front view of what a horse's face would look like. There we go. There. We go. New game release. It's called Blossom Tales, the Minotaur Prince. Never heard of that kind of game. Is it pretty good?
What game?
There's a new game. According to Danny Lockhart, there's a new game called Blossom Tales 2, the Minotaur Prince.
Doesn't ring the bell. Let's see.
Yeah, I can't say I've heard of it.
It's the new game. Like, it just came out today.
Oh, that could explain why.
So basically, it's just an RPG game with the pixels. It actually looks pretty cool.
I don't know what I don't know if I'm doing it right here. Chat, I'm trying my best to make the face look okay. I'm trying my best, chat.
And so far, so good.
Okay. He looks like an NFT. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell Gonzo that. Don't tell Gonzo that. Oh. I can't unlook it now. Should I change the face?
Hey, Gonzo.
Shit! Shit! You little shit! Chat, I am not making NFTs, okay? This is just an accident! This is just an accident! I am not making NFTs, chat!
Nah, don't worry, I'll be your lawyer.
I just cannot escape from this damn talk of Bitcoin. I don't know, I think Bitcoin is a...
I just noticed that everyone goes crazy with Bitcoin.
I don't see myself interested into Bitcoin. I don't understand the craze behind it, though.
Tax evasion, basically.
No, not really. It's basically like just a day one when you see the prices rise up, if you want to buy that stock or not. So the next day later, the prices will decrease. Well, not every single price, like the owner's price.
So...
That's from what I've learned that. That's from what I learned that.
Suddenly I can't help but think back into, well, the GameStonks incident that happened a few years ago. You guys remember that?
Ah, yes. Underselling bastards. And then they went and put out their own NFT.
No, I meant like, once upon a time, GameStop... How, you remember how it went when GameStop, when they're selling the GameStop I can't English, the GameStop stocks, and then Reddit users
They were
decided
selling
to
GameStop.
then Reddit users go and swoop in and just. And then Reddit
Give the
users.
bosses what they deserve.
No, not what they deserve. More like they grab the stock, but they withhold the stock. And as a result, it kind of affected the market a little. It kind of affected the market a little bit. Like the billionaires are saying, can we actually have that stock back? The prices are getting a little bit higher. I mean. And then the Redditors who are holding the game stocks are like, no. No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, but they originally were short selling, and Redditors basically decided, fuck you.
I mean, I still can't believe that was actually a thing.
Mm-hmm. We need more of it, to be honest. It would be nice if the stock market was actually fair for once.
Let's. Oh, I remember that. I remember what happened. The GameStop stocks got raided by Redditors and inflated the value of the stocks. Yeah, that's basically the gist of what happened.
Yeah, after basically a bunch of corporates basically short sold GameStop stocks with the intent of forcing it to go out of business to sell it out. And therefore getting everybody who was hired at GameStop fired, etc.
Ow.
Yeah, that's why Reddit said, yeah, fuck you, basically.
Man, that's awful though. That really is awful.
Yeah, that's why I say the people who was trying to short sell the stocks got what they deserved.
Oh, the Blossom Tale series is based on the Legend of Zelda series. Interesting. But can I actually make a little bit of a confession though?
Hmm?
I'd never played Legend of Zelda.
I have only played... Let's see, I think it was... I forget which one it was on the Game Boy Advance, but one of them on the Game Boy Advance, as well as... I think it was Twilight Princess on the Wii, which I never finished.
Should I actually consider playing Legend of Zelda? I just don't know which series to start. I mean, I did
you
remember.
were-
Yeah, I never played Legend of Zelda. Mikado, it's one of the best fantasy games of all time. I know, and I know. It's just that I kind of mentioned this back at Doc's stream when he was doing the Spyro stream. I grew up in the Philippines. Hell, I was born and raised there. And as a result, I don't have the normal upbringing that most American kids are usually exposed to. Not to mention, I was living adequately, not super poor, but also not super rich. Adequately, like, I was able to get by, but but my family still couldn't afford, well, all the nice stuff that the bullies and my kids will always have, especially Pokemon, since it was a big thing back in the day.
Yeah, we sort of had a similar thing where you didn't see all that much Nintendo stuff in South Africa in the 90s in particular, and it took about until the 2000s before that market really sort of started coming in. So yeah. You have a Switch, right?
Yes, I do.
And start with Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild?
It's on Switch, is it not?
I guess I could give it a shot. I mean, I have been playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, and both of them are open world games.
Yeah, because otherwise, for the older stuff, you're going to have to go through the trouble of finding some sort of emulator.
I don't want to do that. But I think if
Yeah.
there's one game that I really want to give a shot in playing, it's it's something that my brother had played once upon a time, and I really want to give it a shot in playing it again. And that's I mean, not playing it again. I want to give it a shot playing it myself, and that's Majora's Mask. But if I have to play a Majora's Mask, I have to play Ocarina of Time first, right?
I don't know enough about Zelda to tell, to be honest.
Well, I got lucky I didn't buy that Switch. Because here from where I live is like, the prices are like too expensive.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the only thing I'm really particularly interested out of Nintendo right now is the Advanced Wars reboot, and I'm not paying that much just for one console.
Okay, so I do have to play Majora's Mask first. Okay. I don't know what the heck am I drawing here when it comes to Gonzo. I mean, he said, he gave me his blessing to actually go be experimental, but at the same time, I don't know what the fuck am I doing here. I don't know what the fuck am I doing. It's kind of like one of those situations where I got this, and then a few moments later, I don't got this.
Talking about playing the NES and Nintendo 64 online. Well, that never happened back then, as far as I remember when I was little. I remember there was a PlayStation 2 that you could play online.
I think there was like some initial PlayStation 2 multiplayer stuff that was introduced. I don't remember what it was exactly.
It was introduced one of the I believe there was like a car racing it's like the Midnight Club, like they actually introduced
Midnight Club 2, Jesus, that brings back memories.
Midnight Club 2, Midnight Club 3, and you have Grand
The OC
Theft
is
Auto,
kind. I know the OC is kind of saucy, but he gave me this material, and I intend to do something different with it. The only thing that's important is this, not this. This bit is important. This is not. And it doesn't also help that this is the only material that Gonzo has ever gave me, so I'm rolling with what I got. Sorry, Jin.
No, it's okay.
Should I change his face? He really does look like a fucking NFT, and I hate it.
Well, there are worse things. You could love it for looking like an NFT. At least you're not in that position.
Please don't. At least I haven't reached that far enough that my clips anyone can take clips of my streams. Right?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how it works on Twitch off the top of my head.
His could be worse. His OC could have been an A. No! Oh God, no! Oh heavens, no!
Still, could be worse.
And it just got worse.
There we go.
Still, it is worse.
He actually looks like that one chick that is from he kind of. Then again, he kind of looks like Kobayashi from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. He kind of.
I can actually vaguely see the hairstyle resemblance.
Hmm.
I have been thinking about watching it, but not planning on But I'm gonna have to watch a sub of it if I do.
I'd rather watch the sub than the dub of Kobayashi's Dragon's Maid, but
Yeah, yes, for the same reason, which is now infamous.
I mean, isn't it wrong for me to say that I really prefer watching the sub rather than the dub when it comes to animes?
I mean,
Well,
I'll give you from my own opinion. I mean, it depends. It depends on the voice acting. Like, it depends
Yeah.
on the voice acting. Like, it can fit with the characters. From my own
Yeah.
perspective, from my own perspective, the what was it? For example, old Joseph Joestar in JoJo Part 3. The English, it sounds okay. It sounds okay.
Oh.
But I prefer the Japanese.
Oh my god, somebody clipped that. Oh no, somebody clipped that bit. Ah!
Rip.
I did this to myself. Oh shit.
I want to die.
Good job, Danny. You're going to freaking horny jail.
No, don't record. No.
You are going to horny jail.
No.
Danny.
Don't. Nobody told. I'm gonna have a feeling he's gonna ask what he's gonna wanna. I just hope that at best he's gonna love it. No questions asked.
Nah, don't worry. He's gonna love it happily forever after the end.
God have mercy on my soul, because I'm gonna need it.
It'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Sure. Okay.
Ah. I see where you're getting that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I just also remembered and realized something. I just wish that
Oh, yeah.
Twitch wasn't so stupidly strict, because I really want to host like a sort of movie night that's here in the. Oh my Lord of Santa Maria! What is that? Santa Maria. I forgot to turn that off. Okay. Or that didn't matter anyway. Okay.
Yeah, I can understand that.
If there's one thing I really want to do one of these days for my Twitch channel, is, well, I really want to host a movie night of sorts, but that's kind of not possible because of today's standards, and by today's standards in terms of copyright bunch, because everyone is so stingy with copyright, it's right up their butts. Cause I would love to, well, host some movie nights, especially if I want to host a movie night of us watching George of the Jungle. That movie was the shit growing up for me.
Oh wow, that takes me back. George of the Jungle, the Mask, live action movie.
I remember that too.
You remember? You actually remember George of the Jungle?
Oh
Very
yeah, I
vividly,
remember.
but yes.
I actually watched that 20 times when I was 6 years old.
Wow. Oh yeah, back in the days of VHS when you only had so many tapes to watch.
Oh yeah, I have a VHS as well.
Me too. I mean, if there's one thing I'm actually glad that my dad has actually taught me growing up, it's appreciating movies, as well as recording movies while you can. The movie itself, the one that has Ben Fraser in it. Yeah, because that movie was the absolute shit, and also feeds Mickey, well, a good spoonful of beef.
Oh.
What?
Oh, nothing.
No, Danny, it's actually the live action movie. Not the cartoon, it's the live action. You know, the one with the actor of The Mummy, the very first Mummy and The Mummy 2.
Oh, yeah, that too. I would love to watch that in the end. Well, I would love to host a movie night in the end, and all of us can actually watch that.
But sadly, he did not appear in the George in the Jungle 2.
Wait,
Like, they actually changed the actor.
did they? Because I remember vividly that they used Ben Fraser for the sequel movie.
Nope, he did not appear.
What the fuck? Is my memory actually playing tricks on me?
Earlier is a bitch. Or is that the wrong thing? But
Well-
basically, yeah, your memory deteriorates every time you try and remember something because you're basically remembering something that you remembered before.
Oh, I think I remember why he did not appear, because he was injured. He was doing some kind of stunts of the Mummy movie. I don't remember which the Mummy. I think that was the third one with the Jet Li. So he actually did stunts multiple times, and then he got injured.
Jesus.
Yep.
That's not fun.
No, it ain't.
But for some reason, he's still acting.
Who, Ben Fraser?
Yep.
But I still remember vividly of those quotes from the movies, and I still want to implement them in my D&D one day. Like, don't worry, nobody dies in this story, except they got really big boobs. What did I tell you?
Yeah.
I think I remember that. Oh my god. Good old times. I also remembered I have the Power Rangers collection.
As in a VHS collection of the TV series?
TV series and the movie.
Holy shit! Oh.
A few VHSs of some of the 1990s Spider-Man TV series.
Oh god, I remember that. But we don't have a
Peter
VHS.
Parker looked like he was buff enough to take on Clark Kent one-on-one.
But
For some reason that he did that in that style.
But for some reasons, like, I was looking for the actual original of the Japanese, the Power Rangers. Not the North American one, because there's some takes places like it's not the original. Because the way I see it, the Super Megazord, and I'm like, of course they're actually from Japanese. I gotta take a look at what its name. So it appears is rated teen for 17. Now I see what's going on.
I think I remember if there's one thing I remember very well from the Power Rangers TV series is that one particular sixth ranger that pops in and out, that pops in and out now and then from the series. You know, that Green Ranger, the one with the flute. You guys remember him?
Oh yeah, I know that guy. I love that actor. He was a MMA fighter, and yeah, and he's still loved as the Green Ranger.
Oh, okay, though, Jamie. Thank you for watching the stream. Have a good day.
Have a good day and sayonara.
Okay, that's plushie number 3. I mean, not plushie number 3. That's 2. I can't English. I can't.
All of us, we cannot speak English very well.
Doesn't bode well for me since it's my first language.
It's actually my first language for me too, and believe it or not, for someone who was born and raised in the Philippines, I cannot do Filipino properly. Well, you know. I mean, you expect me to. At best, I'm a teaspoon's worth of. What's the right? How am I gonna say this without going all over the goddamn place? In terms of when it comes to being bilingual, it's just my bilingual prowess is as helpful as a teaspoon because I can actually understand the language, but the output when it comes to talking, I can't do shit.
Let me put it to you this way. My country has 11 official languages and I haven't been able to figure out one of them properly yet.
What?
Yeah.
That's actually true, though. Same here in Saudi Arabia. But if you go to one of the different countries of the Middle East, like UAE and others. Like they understand you. Like they understand me the way I spoke in Arabic. They actually understand. But the problem is that different pronouncing and different meanings.
Basically, a different language within the Arabic group. Is that what I'm getting at?
No, it's the same language. It's the same language. But-
Dialects.
Yeah, but the dialogues are quite different and the accent's different.
Okay, and now it's time for me to work on a very, very good close friend of mine. And she gave me a lot of references, so I'm gonna have to wing it with whatever references that I got. Okay, our next one to work on is my dearest and closest friend, Ruby, who goes by the moniker Damage, but is still identified as Ruby.
And yes, Danny, yep, Tommy Oliver, which is actually the actor name of Jason Frank. You do know he came to my country once
Really?
because of the event. Yeah. And then, well, like, my friend of mine told me, was like, yo, we just missed it. I'm like, what? We missed it, the Tommy Oliver guy. Like, he came in yesterday, but he left. And we were so disappointed.
Aww.
I mean, I just wore the jacket of the Green Ranger because he can sign the signature and...
I'm so sorry to hear that, man.
I know, it's okay. But I still like him. He's a nice guy in real life. But hopefully he'll come back someday.
I'm sure he will.
Because right now they're going to make a big season. Because I can hear the construction near to my house. They're gonna make it way bigger for the season. They're gonna make it bigger of the Anime Con, Comic Con, and etc. Even concerts as well. Which, oh boy, Tommy Oliver, is he coming back? We don't know.
I'm gonna try do my best to work on this with a lot of references. But I actually like the idea that she's going for a witch motif for her design.
Wait, did she drew that?
No, this is just a reference that she provided me. I mean, she said that she wants to have the outfit that is right here, and I'm gonna work with that I'm gonna work on the outfit, and I'm also gonna be bringing in more references that she brought up here, you know?
Okay. It's kind of almost look like what's a game called? I forgot. Yeah, the Soul Calibur. It looks almost like a Soul Calibur, but she has a witch hat. Which, funny though, the Soul Calibur does not have witches. Well, there are a few of them actually.
Well, another confession from good old Miki. I never, is it bad enough to say I've never played Soul Calibur?
No, Soul Calibur is okay, actually. But which Soul Calibur are you talking?
Yes.
There's a 1 to 6.
Yes.
Well, the gameplay is alright. And you can make your own custom characters. Which I still need to learn how to export them.
Okay. I just realized that this template that I designed for the plushes for default, it works well for guys, but when it comes to girls, it's a whole can of worms on itself that I just realized I done fucked up.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
I'm sure I can pull it off. Or not. Mickey tries to do the thing, but the thing is not working for Mickey. I should have actually made another template that is also suited for both guys and girls.
Yeah, that's probably sounds like a good idea.
Okay,
Oh my god.
now then. I'm gonna have to simplify this because this is a plushie. Okay, and... But I'm gonna tell you, she's gonna have one hell of the cutest plushies I've ever made. I intend to do right for this one, you know? Because she is my closest friend. She is one of my closest friends, and I want to get this right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, I would, no, I don't know how am I gonna, say that without, revealing much. So, I'll just switch to something else. Let's see. Going back on the topic when it comes to collecting VHS, one of the things that I actually, take pride on when it comes... One of the things that my dad actually did is that whenever he come home to the Philippines from Hawaii, he would bring in a lot of VHS tapes, which is ranging from Disney movies to tapes that he recorded of movies when they're during their commercial break. But it's kind of thanks to this, I kind of got a little bit of exposures on some on the movie media that is that it's kind of like the closest thing I can get from learning the U.S. It's from by movies.
Yeah, pretty much the same for us. Again, back in the days when kids our age didn't have access to the internet. Most of us
Yeah,
didn't even have
that's
access to
true.
computers.
Well, now we're in the computers, and now like get a CDs, use a disk image. No, not a disk image. Like grab
Good
the
lord.
file. Yeah.
The start of my childhood was back when we were still using floppy disks.
Oh God, you still that takes me back.
Oh, unfortunately, I didn't grow up with the floppy disks. The only just the grow up is the. I only just grow up is the just the VHS and the
Yeah.
CD as well.
Yeah, I mean, CDs were around, but my dad was, as I said, he was in the tech industry, so he worked with those a fair bit as well.
I think you kind of. I think it's a good thing that you didn't got exposed to floppy disks because it's probably fun by paper, but by practice, floppy disks are a crapshoot. If I could actually say it politely.
Well, certainly by today's standards, floppy and stiffy disks, and yes, stiffy disks are also a real thing.
Wait, what?
There were things referred to as both floppy disks and stiffy disks.
Oops, I'm gonna clip your shit.
Welcome back, Morris.
Hey.
But yes, I had heard the disks referred to as both either floppy disks or stiffy disks. Of course, at the time, I didn't understand the alternative context of what stiffy might mean, but oh well.
It sounds something that it sounds like a stiff kind of drink that you order from a bartender.
That was not where my mind was going, but okay, we'll keep this PG.
Fucking motor.
Is it quieter now?
Yeah, it's better. No need to worry.
Do you guys still? Do you guys still?
Yeah, sorry.
Do you guys still remember any animes growing up or something?
As for myself, I remember correctly, I grew up with the Detective Conan.
Nice,
yeah,
nice,
so,
nice, nice.
The
The
very,
only-
very, very first. And I grew up with the Dragon Ball GT,
Oh,
and I
What's
grew
up?
up. Hold on, and I grew up the Digimon. I grew up with the Digimon, and I grew up the original Pokemon, the actual original Pokemon. And what else? I forgot. There's the one of the most famous Japanese racing, and not talk about the initial
Speed
V
Racer?
or One Gun Night. No. It's like hold on. Let me take a look on
Yeah,
the
so the only
website.
anime...
Yeah, like I actually put on my list. So let me see.
ah,
Yeah, the only anime we had access to was what was playing on SABC2, which was either the Pokemon anime, briefly Dragon Ball Z, or the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Oh yeah, I grew up with the Yu-Gi-Oh as well.
oh yeah. I also grew up with that one too. I think.
And
My brother
grew
named
up-
his cat after one of the characters.
Hey, Dana Lock. Yeah, Dana Lock. Dana Lockhart. At least one of them I grew up with. And 2 or 3, actually.
Hmm.
And you can guess which ones those are.
Okay, that looks okay. I think when it comes to me, the first anime that I've ever actually watched and watch with is a magical girl show called Akazuki Cha-Cha, where it takes place of a girl named Cha-Cha and her 2 friends who actually
Oh my god, I remember.
You
I
remember that?
that.
Oh, dab me up, dab me up for continue for remembering that. Dab me up, mate. There, you dab me up.
Oh my god, I remember that. And what else? Oh yeah, the original Lion King before Disney was introduced.
You mean Kimba, the white lion?
Yes, the original.
I actually wanted to give that movie a try. That movie TV series a try because, well, it is pretty good according to some people who know it.
This is the one I grew up with, but it's very, very underrated. It's I think the Japanese is called Bakoso Koyadai Let's Go.
Wait, can you give me an image of what does it look like or something?
Yeah,
I remember this! Oh my god! I remember this! I remember it now! Oh, they were the shit growing up in the Philippines! Store vendors would actually sell those race cars, and oh, they were selling like hotcakes back then.
Same thing. I bought the all collection. I bought the all car collection. To do some racing and buy some battery parts and the wheel parts. Oh my god, it's a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah.
But it's very, very hard to win.
It's a crapshoot. But do you know what's also another craze that also grew up that was also the rage back in the Philippines, but also is a contributing to me growing up? Beyblade.
Yeah.
V-Play.
Actually had one of them.
I
I don't know which
love.
one.
only when it comes to like the first series on itself and not the follow-ups that came afterwards. I loved Beyblade. I love it so very, very much. Dude, that's a little inappropriate. That's a little...
I don't know. Yeah, just guess a
Like
a numpad and the software that runs on the numpad. It just
okay, let's see what else did I.
And
Ah,
one of the
yes,
few things that
slam dunk.
Slam Dunk's actually also the big rage in the Philippines too, because basketball is the number one sport that is in that most people, high schoolers, college, you name it, would actually go and play in.
Yeah, that is actually true. Same thing from here, but we don't actually play basketball. We only have to play the soccer. Let's see. Oh yeah, the soccer game. Tsubasa. It's one of the most genius Japanese soccer player kid. Like knows how to get score perfectly. I'll show you what it look like Captain Tsubasa.
But going back on the topic on Beyblade, it's also where it kind of gave me, well, it kind of gave like 12-year-old Miki the taste of what, the taste of her childhood crush that lingered on until when I was 15. I was a biggest simp for Kai Hiratari of the Beyblade series.
Oh, what the fuck?
What? I mean, maybe it's because he's like he's the one thing that stood out among the. No, Kai, the one that's the two-tone hair, one with gray and blue, and he has and he has the paint marks on his cheeks, like, bruh. I think it's because of that and the bad boy, and he's also wearing the scarf. It was like it really drew childhood Mickey. It really drew child Mickey in, and I was like, this is mine now. I like this guy. I like this guy. And I would always focus on episodes where Kai is actually present, because Mickey really just likes the bad boy in there, you know?
Okay, what else? Yes, they posted at the main lobby the picture. So
And
you can see.
I mean, it gave me the influence on crushing guys with silver hair, but they have to be very specific. Silver hair with beef. If you don't have that, then Mickey is as Mickey is as happy as a Sahara desert.
Oh yes.
I mean, I'm gonna now open. And speaking of anime and cartoon crushes, it's now time for Miki to open up that can of worms. Fellas, what are your anime and cartoon crushes that you kind of grew up with?
Yeah. I'm gonna say that Chihiro from the Azumanga is one of them. That's pretty much translate.
Isn't she
pretty
like
much-
the kid?
Kind of, but I was also a teen at the time, so sure.
Oh no, that's I was thinking of a different one. Sorry.
Gee, that's pretty.
Okay, she said with a hairstyle like this. I'm going through a lot of the references that she's giving me and not... But I'm gonna see what I can do with this.
Anyway,
Oh,
I'm sure at least someone's seen the police cars that I've been making. Some sort of, I don't know, trying to do some sort of an ARG.
oh,
Alternate reality. I've been doing a bit of an alternate reality play thing. I don't know. I posted a couple of things about a couple of cop cars. And the fact that well, for every month of the, for every time I've created a character, and every month of this 12 months of characters, 12 months of waifus and such, I've created a car for each character. No, for the most part. Well, this one is going to be a bit of an interesting spin, as the factory that's making these cars has been raided by a nefarious figure. That nefarious figure that you should be now familiar with from the first cringe fic Thursday.
Say what?
Yeah, as a said character from that starred in the fic I got you to read is coming back, and
Okay.
yeah, and she's and the thing is that the said character ended up raiding the garage of the of what constitutes the automaker that makes the cars for my characters, which I make in automation. And I decided to have a little bit of a fun thing and make a couple of cop cars to see if they can take on the perpetrator, which you can see in the TV chat. One with a shit ton of horsepower, and the other one with a slightly more reasonable horsepower from the figure.
Let's see here. My Valentine. Danny Lockhart says, "My Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh." Nice, nice, nice. And favorite Pokemon. Bannier and Lopunny brings back the memories when I had a pet bunny when I was a kid. Aw, that's actually really sweet. I remember once upon a time my family actually had pet rabbits for a very short time, and there were actually like 2 of them. But the thing is that as fun as they were to have them around as pets, Dad ended up regretting having the bunnies because they ended up chewing up most of his plants, and he decided to just give them away. So he did. However, a few days later, or a short time later, that we kind of noticed that one day, how come there's like 3 rat bunnies out in the backyard?
Rabbits like to repopulate excessively, supposedly.
I mean, it's because of their capacity to breed really quickly. They're kind of like an invasive species to Australia. That was an accident.
Nobody see you.
Okay, I think she's starting to. I think she's starting to come together.
I'd say so, yeah.
All right. But nobody's actually filled in that much. The phrase "fucking" yeah, it does mean something indeed. Should I put in some sort of an ornament or thingy on her hat? Let me go check over the references. I think maybe just maybe I'll just put a little bow on her hat.
Yes. Flagship card is based on the Lotus Spree.
looks like almost like the British car.
There we go. Wait! She said ditch the hat and that. Oh. But she actually looks good with the hat. And I already reached this far. You know what? I'll just carry on with what I can. I'll apologize profusely to Ruby after this. It hurts.
I can empathize.
Anyway, I have to go play with my friends.
Okay.
Alright, see you, Doc.
Okay. Salamat for my plushie.
Oh! You're very welcome, Doc Jin.
Okay.
Cheers, Doc.
Okie dokie. That was thank you in Filipino, in case of y'all don't actually catch that. And that actually just tickles the Filipino side of me in a very happy state, you know? Because
Yeah.
ever since I left the Philippines, pretty much 12 years ago, just from today, I'm trying my best to hold on to whatever piece of culture that I have that I have left, because you know I feel a little bit of a disconnection whenever I'm not part of whenever I'm so far away from home.
Yeah, I imagine that's quite tough.
It can be. I'm just trying to live by. So I'm just trying to get by where I can. But the little things, like Steve taking me to a Filipino market the other day, it really does have a way of perking me up, on cheering me up.
It's
Alright.
very sweet of him to do that.
Mm-hmm. Now then. Time to grab these. She did say her profile is mostly consists of, let's see, white and red on the inside, a white corset, a dark red skirt. Okay, I'll see what I can do, but let me actually work on the little things. She's actually turning out really good, and I actually like how cute she's actually becoming.
I agree.
Okay. Oh, I missed a spot. Even though it's just me doing the work here, I actually like us chatting from time to time, and also getting to learn a little bit much from each other.
Oh yeah, I do really enjoy spending time with the group in the inn, because yeah, it is basically like my close friend group. I spend a lot of time online as my social group.
Can you imagine? It's pretty much 10 years now since we're, you know.
Yeah, since we first all met up.
That was back in the Sky days.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, what does she say in terms of eyes? Let's see. Can't decide if my persona can have blonde or red hair. Maybe keep red to think forward, but eye color though. Where is she saying eye color? There it is. One eye violet, one left eye is violet, right eye brown. Okay. Holy.
What's that called? Duochromia? There's a name for that. With the multiple eye color.
So, I'm gonna try doing a thing. I'm gonna take this and this. Miki always has a way to make things work. And she said that left eye is violet. So I am grabbing that. And I'm gonna turn in my hue and saturation and adjust it. There. That's pretty okay. That looks pretty good. Wait. Even though she doesn't have a full body profile, I'm making one hell of a mean, cute plushie. Well, so far. I can make this work.
So you know that one that food themed rump post that I posted in the
I think so.
yeah, there's a bit of a straw poll and a weight survey attached to it. So
I'm afraid I'll look at that later, okay?
right, I'll link it to you and
Later, Morris, later. I know you mean well, but I'll check on that later. I think I may have to fix the smile a little bit. Nope. Okay. What the fuck? Okay.
just doing a little bit of driving in my cars.
I'm trying to get the smile right because it didn't look okay, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. Okay, let's make this right. Let's, I need to fix the smile first. What did you expect? I'm a bunny boy with a waifu and husbando that are both based on Nekos and from their form from Final Fantasy XIV. You know, that's okay. You do you.
Yeah.
Everyone is free to like what they like. Well, I say that, and I'm also a bit of a massive hypocrite in my own words. I mean, then again, well, maybe not hypocrite is the wrong word to say this. I mean, more like, how should I put this right? I'm a little bit of a coward when it comes to what I do like, especially if they're like, shipping with my friends' characters. I shouldn't normally be this a little bit, scared, but for some reason, that's not happening when it comes to some cases.
To each their own. You can keep stuff to yourself if you want. Nobody's going to judge you for it.
Because I swing both ways. Hey, good. I'm gonna dab you up, Danny Lockhart, for that one one bisexual to another. There, I'm dabbing you up. There you go.
Get me up, bro.
Cause Miki likes both guys and girls.
Yeesh.
No
But
complaints here.
is it bad enough to say I kind of feel nervous when it comes to girls, though?
I wouldn't think so, no.
Cause that looks so much better. When it comes to guys, I'm much easier to. It's a little bit easier for me to befriend them, and it's also a little bit easier for me to actually, hang out with them and hang out with them, and also tell them what hang out with them and talk to them and all that junk. But when it comes to girls, I fail fucking miserably.
I can empathize with that.
I mean, it's only a miracle that I got I got girlfriends like Sarah as well as Mia, but
Hey, don't worry about it. Everybody has, well, to each their own, I guess. That's the best way I can describe it.
Hashtag bisexual, by panic problems.
Gee.
Well, yes, doctor. The doctor diagnosed me with BPP for bisexual panic problems. Maybe it comes with it kind of stems with I'm having a harder time trying to get a connection with girls, and hence why I only got a few handful. Okay.
That certainly would match up with my experience as well.
Let's make her a redhead. Oh man, she's gonna. Ruby, I don't know. Ruby, if you're watching this, you're gonna have one hell of a cute. You're gonna have the cutest plushie I've ever designed. Okay. Oh fuck me! Where'd it go? I deleted it. Kids, always be careful on which layer you're drawing or what you're doing in that layer. Otherwise, you might fuck up.
Yeah, I've been having similar problems with a different program related to work where accidentally putting the thing in the wrong thing because one happens to have been duplicated from the other. And I don't want to lose work stuff.
Okay, dark red skirt coming right up. Wait, hold the fuck up. Wait. I can make this work. Wait, why does this music sound oddly familiar from that one level from Catherine? But anyway, I think that's one game I should actually give a shot in playing, Catherine.
Oh wow, yeah, that also lost in the past.
I mean, would you kind of believe me? A pinch from Catherine with a C. A pinch of her is kind of is how I inspired on making Alice.
Oh.
Yep.
It's
Makes-
quite interesting, actually.
I mean, a young woman in her early 20s, being a flirtatious, seductive sweetheart, only to reveal that it's not actually what it seems. Yep.
Definitely fits the bill.
Okay, what am I missing at? Okay, let me look at fingerless gloves. Later fall into design. Okay. Let me see. What else? Let's see. Solid black or sheer stockings. I'll give her black stockings for this. Now then, what else am I looking at here? Cape should be white, maybe red on the inside. White corset, dark red skirt. I'm trying to work on these color accents and where I can. Okay. I think that looks okay. But now I need to finally work on the rest of the colors. Even though that this is a simplified model, like plushies are maybe a simplified model. Some of these, especially since I have to work on this by scratch, it's a whole different story.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me see. What else am I also looking at here? White, maybe red. She looks like the witch from the Resident Evil Village game. Wait, she does? She looks much... You think so? She looks much cuter than that. If any... Yes?
Dimitrescu. Or something else.
Ah, Lady Dimitrescu, aka the woman who launched 1,000 simps. Am I wrong?
Yeah. You're not wrong. So many people.
I mean, even Markiplier is not immune to that. I mean, even to a point where he killed Lady Dimitrescu, he still kept that crystalline figure of Dimitrescu around him, like she's actually there. And
Can you blame him?
no, I won't. Wait, should I also give him a... Yeah. Wait, this is actually not a fan of that witch from the village. I guess that looks pretty okay. Well, let me add in some accents here and there. They're not gonna be much. She did say red on the inside, but what happens if we try using violet instead? Because we don't want red to be too much of a profile for her character design. Oh, that looks really nice.
Let me see. Hey.
I have also. Why am I having the feeling that you guys are in for one heck of a surprise? Who Ruby is? Who's the owner of this plushie? Wait a minute.
I already have an idea of who it is, so...
All I can say is that she has a good taste when it comes to her plushie.
I concur.
Okay. Now let's draw those little bits. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks really good.
Oh yeah.
Alright, now it's time for me to do the shading because, wow, we've been here for a while. Okay. Now then. I thought for a minute there, I just saw something. Okay. We're gonna pick this, and we're also gonna use that for our shading. Oh. All right. Eh. Now for the neck. As much as I really want to shade in the inside of her jacket, I don't think I should. It looks good as is on its own.
Are you thinking in the shading of the purple area specifically?
Yeah, I don't think I should because that looks pretty good on its own.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
Hi, honey.
How goes the stream?
Well, I'm almost done with Ruby. Hi, Cole. Is that my boy? He's my little black cat.
Boy.
He's my boy.
As promised.
Thank you for the Sour Patch Kids.
I also found something else too.
Huh? A bomb! Oh, it's the same one that we had back home.
Different colors, mind you, but yeah.
It's the little things like this that make me happy.
I know.
Okay, that's Ruby.
Well done. Come on, boy. You need to go fence off excess.
No, I want to hold my cat. I want to hold my cat.
Well, come here and hold your cat then.
Oh. Hello, my boy.
Little bastard.
He's my little black cat. Who's my little black cat? You are the cutest little asshole I ever had. You know that? Even though you be a nippy boy, even though you can be a nippy asshole, I still love you. I still love you, my little trash goblin. Aww. Okay, you're not happy. Alright, Cole, I'll let you go. I can't help it. When Cole is around, I just have the urge to actually just scoop him up and hold him, you know?
Oh yeah, cats have that effect on people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's that's the third plushie we have finally finished. Now it's time for me to put that in the folder. Ah! What the fuck? You son of a bitch! Why the Nerf gun, honey?
Because I found a dart for it.
You son of a bitch!
Ah! Okay, I deserve that.
Mm.
Are you okay?
My boyfriend just now had just fired a Nerf dart on me.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Fun.
I'm not gonna say where though.
Oh,
Wait.
the next stream is going to for the Rise stream. It's gonna happen around tomorrow, but if not later in the afternoon, if not evening, because I'm gonna be busy tomorrow. Help on renovating the place and.
Yep. That house still requires a lot of work.
Nerfed.
But it also has very sizable dents and things.
Oh, I got Nerf. They say I got Nerf. Don't you dare fire another.
I'm not!
Don't you dare. Otherwise, it's the couch for you if you did that.
The couch is comfy though. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you did not get kisses from me. No! Stop!
I'm sorry, I can't help it, Daisy.
What am I gonna do with you?
I don't know, what are you gonna do? Give me ideas.
I'll come back to you later.
Wait, yay.
Okay, that's our third plushie of the day done. I finally understand what Vexoria is talking about when her husband would actually try firing use a Nerf gun on her, and once upon a time she did actually cut the bullet with her hand when he fired it, and as a result, it caused her to. I think I'm gonna take a page out of Vexoria's book and stash all the Nerf darts in this room. If it's a means so that Steve doesn't do.
Oh, come on, I only have the one.
No. I love you, but the fuck.
I just did it to be in order to get some entertainment out.
Meh.
Not everyone got a good chuckle out of that.
Fine.
Besides, I never get to catch you during your streams. I gotta fuck with you somehow.
I just bird my boyfriend, he bird back, but we both laugh anyway.
It's official, we have parrots now.
Okay. Now on to the fourth person to be plushified today. I have the only stuff I got for their reference is, well, this. And I'll bring it down here. And the next one to be plushified is going to be Almazark. So, but yeah, that's kind of like me and Steve's relationship in a nutshell. We would poke fun at each other from time to time. I mean, he's pretty much the yin. They're pretty much the yin to the yang. He's my lawful to my chaotic. And sometimes he wouldn't mind just, cut loose every now and then. Maybe it's because of me. Wait, I also got another thing that, well, when it comes to commission, when it comes to his reference. That's right, I got that. Where is it? Yes. Here we go. What the fuck? Dude! I get you're fiddling with your soundboard, but that's borderline ear rape.
Oh boy. That particular sounds pretty intense.
Are you trying to adjust the volume or something over there?
I'm just playing around with some of the sounds I can play on this thing. That in particular is the sound effect that plays when Mr. Morris performs the move. Mr. Morris performs the move Arch Lightning.
On one hand, it made me sound like Pikmin says. On one hand, it made it sound like something borked. On the other hand, glad my audio was lowered. Givus monk. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now I need to find a.
And Danny Lockhart says, "Be glad it wasn't Fluttershout." Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. It's.
I assume that's a joke about Photoshop going to shit, right?
No, Fluttershout. You know, Shad's characters from the.
I heard Photoshop for some reason.
That's okay. He's good. You're okay.
Guess my internet is not playing nice, so the quality must be down.
You know, there's something I should actually consider doing something for once a day. For one stream, that'll be like a once in a blue moon event. Play a game, but as Derpy Gun. Or Derpy herself, you know. Because I am also Derpy for Shad's works. But you know, but going back to a previous topic, I still wish that Twitch wasn't very high strung when it comes to copyright, because I really want to spice things up when it comes to cringe fiction. On Cringe Fiction Thursday, I really want to play really bad movies and see how we can actually suffer through it and watch it and poke fun of it as you will.
Yeah, that would be nice, but yeah.
Companies are always shit dicks.
It's just that
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind playing the map, because the thought just came to me that I really want to play Master of Disguise and everyone will come together and watch this movie go down, because it just came to my mind just now, you know. And if I want to watch it again, I feel like, oh heck no, I'm not gonna do this all by myself. I need other people with me. I mean, it's campy when we're younger and we're actually cool with it, but as we're older, the cracks just kind of showed.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see that character profile. Especially when the girls in those movies have asses that are way too fucking big. You guys remember that?
Oh, yeah. Not particularly. I guess at the time I wasn't that focused on it.
I did. Child Mickey did. She didn't look away when she could have did, but No, that ain't right. That also didn't look right. Okay, that's not working. Another movie we should also consider watching again is Emperor's New Groove.
Oh wow, that's
That takes you
another
back.
one that's. Mm-hmm.
Oh, another movie we should also consider watching.
Oh yeah.
Atlantis.
Hmm. Oh wow, that also. Jesus, that's takes me back. Well, I do remember watching Atlantis way back when.
I didn't watch it, but I did kind of play the game that it was a licensed game that was based on the property.
Alright, let's go and play that back. YouTube just got... My music on YouTube kind of died, so I have to go switch to another album playlist.
Deet.
But yeah, I think there's one movie I should really consider playing for Twitch. I really should consider playing Ori and the Blind Forest for Twitch.
Ooh, good choice.
Have you played it?
I have not, but it looks good. It's just typically not my type of game.
No?
Yeah, I'm very picky about the kind of games that I play.
Aww.
Of course, I'd be happy to tune into your streams.
Alright, time for me to work on this hair. I mean, it's never too late to play Ori and the Blind Forest.
This is fair.
But there's one thing I'm actually kind of wondering what the hullabaloo is about, and that's Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Because I've seen promotional trailers as well as people react to it and crying like they're crying because it's fucking moving and hey, it's Ori. But one thing that actually is surprise. One thing that's actually taking me aback is that after the game came out, nobody is actually talking much about it, and I'm like wondering what's going on. It's a game everyone is really looking forward to, and it's here. Where's everyone's hype?
That's a good question, actually.
And it made me want to see, and you know what? I think the only best way to actually figure out what's wrong is I have to actually, look it up myself. Look it up myself or play it myself in order to figure out what kind of went wrong. Because for a beloved game that is Ori and the Blind from the Ori, why is nobody actually talking much when it comes to the sequel game that's been long awaited?
Yeah, that is a good question.
Is my cat meowing by the door?
Meows.
He chirps instead of meows, but yeah. Oh, Coco, you want some company? Hi, buddy. Hi. My boy. I let him in for a while just so he can actually. And now he wants out.
Go figure.
I'm just gonna post a hex code in the TV chat of one of the colors that ended up being one of the colors that was described from that fake I sent. But,
Should I be terrified?
And it's just a color value. There's absolutely nothing to be terrified about, but just an interesting note of this color being associated with the character from that one fic that is being brought into the main cast. Prime.
I want to grab a drink real quick.
Alrighty. Cats can be trolls. Yeah, they can be. Yeah, they can be. I think when it comes to the place Steve and I will be moving to soon, I should really consider getting myself a door stopper at best, so that Cole can come and go as he please in the living room should we move in. I think another game I should actually consider playing in the near future would be Amnesia. I have that thing in my library, and I really should consider giving it a play, so that way I can actually experience what the people back in the early 2010s actually had to go through when it comes to that game. But if anything, I kind of remember very vividly of that. I think I also remember very vividly of that one mod game Shads and I used to play long ago. That Amnesia: The Small Horse. I think that's what it's called. And the mod itself is like, how should I put this? It's insanity on it. It's kind of like insanity in a can if you try to crack it open. And welcome back. I was just talking about there's another game I should really consider playing in the near future. It'll be the Amnesia series, because I suddenly remember back in the days when Shads and I were playing it. We were playing a mod of it called Amnesia: The Small Horse. I think that's what it's called. But the game is full of absolute chaotic mess. I think that's kind of like opening up a chaos in a can. I just realized I forgot to put the ruler away.
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. Isn't it just cut out? I missed the name of the mod.
Amnesia: The Small Horse.
Ah, thanks.
I remember making a pic of it back in DA.
Yeah, Jesus, I'm just trying to remember back then. There used to be like a huge YouTube scene for playing modded Amnesia as well.
You want cringe? How about live movie Pac-Man? How about live action Pac-Man movies? No, is that a thing? Is that really a thing? I'm afraid if that's a thing.
The only thing that kind of constitutes is pixels, but that's a different breed of what the hell.
What the actual fuck? What? Alright, now it's time for me to... I can't really use these references because they're using filters, and filters is a pro and con on itself. Okay.
Someone's actually making it?
It's being made? No. Why? No. I haven't heard news this bad since... Oh no. Another terrible thought just came to mind.
Rule 34, Pac-Man?
No. It's just... If we're gonna do cringe fiction movie nights...
Then we'd have to watch that.
No, it's... There's this one particular movie that comes in mind, and it's a movie so bad, it makes, the fans of the series itself cry in pain. I'm referring to The Last Airbender.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. Okay, where is that? Odd. There it is. Okay, found it. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the filter so that way I can actually see the damn thing. There we go. It's predominantly black, so I'll have to use that for his reference. Or, yeah, he's predominantly black in this one. So I'm gonna take these and a little bit of this.
So,
Hmm?
yeah, that hex value I posted in the TV chat. That's the. I think I said that it's the color that was in the box. That was supposed to be in the box, but well, not that thick. But yeah, you can enter it into a hex color site and see what it comes up with.
I'm not much of a hex code person myself, Morris. Sorry.
It's the values of it's more like a purple crimson magenta sort of color that got here. Also, I've kind of glossed over the fact that gold was also there in the terms of color for that they changed the starship to.
Oh.
Yeah. Funnily enough, that was actually also a color scheme for a customized car I made in the Midnight Club 3. These garish colors. Ugh. Magenta and gold. What was I thinking?
Here we go. We're almost done with owls, and soon we'll get one more plushie. And soon we'll get one more plushie we need to do, and I guess that'll be it for today.
Sheer auto-tuning.
I don't think that's on her end.
What's that?
Apparently, in your auto-tuning on Morris's end, but you sound fine to me.
What? Am I?
You were.
Well, so you sound fine to me.
It's gonna fix itself.
Alright, now then. The inside of his shirt now. I just can't wait until I get to the mutuals of, well, my side of the... I can't wait till working on the mutuals, because I have a feeling that they're going to be an equally fun project, even though there's not going to be much. I'm also... But I'm actually surprised that with the success that I'm making with these plushies, more and more some people are actually oh, have you ever gonna make a plushie of your OC, Miko? Oh, you mean as in Nui Makiling? I think I will make a plushie of Nui once I've actually, you know, make a debut or something. And if you're wondering what I mean by debut, well, how should I put this? Let's just say I'm working on this earlier before the stream started. This. You see this? I'm still in the middle of working on this. I'm still in the middle of working on this. I'm still in the middle of working on this model, and I don't know who I'm gonna go to when it comes to rigging, but cause I don't know who, because I know rigging is not gonna be the easiest job in the world, and I have a feeling that it's gonna cost me a lot of money I currently don't have. So if anything, I'd rather go through the whole 9 yards than doing it myself. And that's gonna be painful. So very painful.
Yeah, it definitely will, but it'll be worth it in the end, I reckon.
But yeah, once I've made my debut, I'm gonna take a leaflet in Crappy's book, and that is when the day after I do the introductions, would I make my the plushie of Nui Makiling. Cause I have a feeling it'll be worth it. Okay, that's Almazark. He's finished. Wait a minute.
It was you and your. And
I think I may have to do some tweaks a little later. But yeah, that's Almazark. That's our fourth plushie of the day.
Looking fancy.
Now then, put that in green to show that he's finished. Now we're on to one last plushie of the day. Let's see. I've done so far. I did Doc Ginny's. I did Gonzo's. I did Runia's. And I also did Almazark's. What's the last one I need to do for today? Let me look over my tweets, just so I don't, what's my last plushie for the day? I need to look back. Oh, Sharp Wings! Yes! That's, okay, Copy image. Now we're on to our last plushie of the day. Good old Sharpwing. AKA, well, who owns his own cast. I mean, he owns it. He's a person who owns his own podcast that you can actually, that's called the Sharpcast, from what I believe. And he sometimes drops by in the inn every now and then, because he's a busy guy on himself. But he's also a member of the inn for many years, and I decide he'll be the last one for me to draw for today, as well as the last one for the inn to draw in total. Okay. I just realized I haven't drank anything. My mouth is so dry.
take some look.
Oh, my mouth is so dry.
That's not fun.
Kids, it's important to hydrate, so drink every now and then.
Especially where you are out in Texas.
Tell me about it. I mean, let me put this in perspective. Honolulu right now is 82 degrees, and its humidity, although, is 62%. Holy shit. Here in Bernie, it's 93 degrees, but its humidity is 38%.
What did you say that was in Fahrenheit?
93 degrees here in Bernie.
Ah. So just shy of 34 Celsius. That's pretty hot.
Well, it can't be that bad, can it? I mean, I've been meaning to ask, which one do you guys say is, what you guys say, are you more tolerable with? Humid heat or, dry heat?
Dry heat.
Say dry heat. I don't think I've experienced much of that.
Even in the relatively mild humidity we get in Cape Town, I feel much more comfortable with dry heat because I have somewhere to escape from the heat under the shadows, whereas the humidity keeps tormenting me, and I can literally feel the heat rippling through my body every time I move.
I'm so used to being into humid heat. For most people who are gonna be like, I can't do it. It's just too much for me. But for me, when it comes to humid heat, all I could just say is, I'm fine. Maybe it's because of me growing up in a tropical land where it's humid as balls over there. My body's just very much hardwired into dry heat. I mean, not dry heat, humid heat.
Yeah, my dad once went to Thailand and he described getting off the plane as like and stepping into the humidity as like walking through into a wall.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, going from an air-conditioned aircraft into the open like that would probably do that to you, to be fair.
It clings to you. Yeah, that's one way to describe humid heat. That's one. Even Steve suffers through it when it comes to his 1 year in Hawaii with when we moved in together.
Can't say I blame him.
No, I don't blame him either. Whenever I just said I'm fine, Steve will just give me a slow turning dirty look to my direction.
Sick bastard.
Okay. That looks pretty good. Now it's time for me to work on these. The hair should be the one thing I should now work on next. Does it look like curly or is it it looks like it's curly.
There does seem to be a little bit of curl in it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna work on the last bits here. There we go. And I'm gonna need a new layer for this hair. I'm not, on one hand, I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow. On the other hand, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. But on the other, because it's going to be, I'm going to be focusing on renovating the house that Steve and I are going to be moving into. It's a rent house. It's a rent house that that Steve grew up with when he was younger, like when he was like a kid, and his mom turned that into some sort of a rental house for people to move into. But the thing, We were supposed to be moving there much earlier, but the thing is, the previous tenant didn't take good care of the place, like, at all.
Oh yeah, I can relate to that. Let's just say the carpet that used to be in the living room of the apartment we're currently in had cigarette marks in it.
House renovations is not a joke.
Oh yeah, I'm not even the one paying for it, and it's not fun.
I think the hardest part when doing the job there so far is trying to, well, let's see, trying to rip the carpet that is both from the living room and the two bedrooms that, well, and as well as the three bedrooms that is in that house, because it was over 20 years old and there's so much dust freaking everywhere. But if I really wanted to, I wanted to paint the studio, which used to be his brother's room, into that of a nice blue shade of color, but his mother is much more into neutral colors. So we at least compromised to get us a paint that is vaguely blue in the right color, in the right lighting, and you know what, it's fine. I also got to learn how to paint for the first time when it comes to renovating in the house, and
Oh, nice.
it was hard work on itself. This is one hell of a fucking creepy doll now that I think about it. Ruby's doll is the best one that I've designed today, but this Sharpwing's doll, it's just, I don't know how to put it into words. I don't know.
I would say if you give it blonde
Just
hair,
gonna
make
start
it
cooking
color
something.
deodor.
What?
I was gonna just cook myself something to eat. I'm not sure what yet, but
Well, I'm currently busy doing the last plushie of the day.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But so you want to cook something yourself, or do you want me to make something?
What are you gonna make?
Well, I was gonna use what's left of those pork loin chops, and I'm gonna make myself some sandwiches.
Fuck, that sounds good.
Dave said it sounds good when you mentioned that.
Yeah, the ones the ones like the pre-made ones that we bought.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to clean them off first, get all the nasty oils and fat off them. Then I'm gonna need to properly cook them. Then I can turn them into sandwiches.
Well, I am thinking about turning my leftovers Filipino corned beef into my. I'm gonna basically have breakfast for dinner.
All right.
Yeah.
So you don't want me to make you anything?
Well, the leftovers are still there, so I'm good.
All right. Just want to be sure.
Love
Love you.
Love you too.
Hi, folks.
He's blocking your path.
Yes, he is.
He's swatting your foot.
Ow!
Careful!
Itching for a fight is what it looks like.
I think if anything, we might need to trim his nails. Oh, that's a battle on itself. Let me put this in perspective. Cole, when it comes to me fixing him up, he absolutely hated me when it comes to me trying to trim his nails.
Yeah.
Like, at all. The cat would actually
Alright.
ended up becoming so frantic and angry that, he would end up becoming a hissing angry fit. It's times like this, it makes me wonder, there's gotta be a way for me to actually, fix up his nails without getting myself, well, potentially hurt, potentially maimed. Have you ever trimmed your cat's nails?
Yeah, we have a similar problem with hair. Oh no, never actually.
Never?
Yeah, we opted for the not going to hospital option.
I think I may have to give my cat lots of treats. if anything, I may have to research online onto Amazon. Oh, he wants out. He chirped. I don't know if you caught that. Oh, that is loud. That is very loud. That's his tie. I picked the wrong hair color.
Yeah, sorry, my internet dropped out for a bit, but yes, we opted for the not going to hospital option with Taya.
Like, you're not gonna bother doing the nail trimming?
Yeah, their nails, they were relatively well house trained, and their nails didn't get that sharp anyway. So as long as they were out scratching things outside, it was fine.
Paul, you wanna go outside? Oh, hi, buddy. You wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? Okay, buddy, I'll open up the door for you. What the fuck? What are
You
you?
do not need to hear that, Morris.
That is too loud even for me. Like, dude.
Is it really picking up that well?
Hmm.
Yeah. The entire time it felt like it was pretty quiet. But, yeah.
It may be quiet to you, but we can hear loud and clear, and the loud is very emphasized. Jesus H. Christ, my sharpling, what did you send me for reference? I mean, it's his doll, and it's his reference, but... And I shouldn't be complaining and bunch, but... Bruh. Okay, I think that's eye color. I think... No, that seems like dark red. I think it's this one right here. I think I should... looking at this, it's starting to give me the... Well... The urge to share a tip. When it comes to character profiles, make sure you arrange the make sure you arrange the color scheme of their profile colors into a certain row, so that way they don't actually confuse the artist when it comes to getting the colors. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna make you're gonna make some artists suffer if you don't know where they go from there. Because, let me put it into perspective. Okay, here we're seeing that he's got his hair, his eyes, the shirt, the skin, his tie and bunch, and all these other stuff that is for his other profiles. Which is fine on itself, but because there's... it's kind of hard for me to tell which one's apart. When it comes to me doing color profiles... I would go from the hair first. Let me put this into perspective, okay? I would go for hair first, then to the skin, then to the eye, which is right there. That's you with me so far? And I will make another row, which will be for the shirt, the neckties, and all that junk. Like, I separate my colors into two rows. One which will be for the body, and one which will be for the clothes.
So one set for each to complement each other.
And also to tell which one goes to which, you know?
Also a good way of doing it.
Okay, I think that's the one right there. And I think I'll also use that same color for his gloves because I can't tell, man. I really can't. I'm trying my best here.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
Okay. What else am I missing at here? Oh yeah, he has that bisexual pin I need to put on his outfit. And as well as we'll need to get the color for his tie. I think we're almost done with this plushie. I just need to make a few more fixes here and there, and then we're good. There we go. Alright, now for me to put in that little bisexual flag. And I'm going to convert you into an image roster layer so I can adjust you carefully. I gotta zoom in for this. Where does he place it on his outfit? There? There. Okay. Okay. We'll put a little layout, line art. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now then,
It's snazzy.
last one for the day. We're on our final stretch. We're on our final stretch, people. We're almost done.
Almost there.
Okay. And now... There we go. Alright. That's it. That's the last one for the day.
Success.
Okay, let's recap real fast. We have done today... Hold on. We have done today... Doc Jenny, Mindless Gonzo, Ruby or Runia, Almazark, and finally Sharpwing. Well, we did it. This is the final plushie for lineup for the Palsel Plush PPI edition. And I'm actually and I'm happy that you guys are here to watch me finish all this. We might be doing more of these in the near future, where I'm gonna be focusing on my mutuals, and then it'll be tribute plushies from here on out. I'll get back into doing more on Artstream and other art mediums aside from the plushies themselves. But thank you all today for actually coming in and watching me doing this art stream. Let's see if Melissa is currently on. And I don't know how to raid somebody yet. Tributes will be like I'm drawing plushies that I personally drawing plushies that are based on webcomics, if not VTubers that I personally like. Keyword personally like, you know? Because as much as I want to do a House of Plushies rendition of all the VTubers out there available, that's there's way too many VTubers out there today, and Doc already has his own thing going when it comes to turning VTubers into peanuts. So I want to make things a little bit small and easy keep it small and simple for me, and just draw VTubers I just personally like. Sound good?
Sounds fair to me.
Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap things up from here, but thank you all for coming in today, and let's see. There's gotta be a way for me to actually raid somebody one day.
I'm certain you'll figure it out.
But yeah, maybe some days I'll actually figure out how to raid somebody. But until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you all for actually coming in and watching me draw, and I'll see you then. Until next time.
Cheerio.
Bye.